Greetings, Eric Bakker. Thanks for checking out the video. I got a question here from a lady called Sue Hughes in America. And Sue's asking, Eric, does apple juice help with constipation? Apple juice is great for constipation. In fact, I think the three best kind of juices I know, natural juices for constipation, will be apple, pear, and prune juice. Prune juice is very good. I often talk about prune tea, but apple juice is great. Apple juice contains a sugar called sorbitol, and sorbitol is not very absorbable by the bowel. So, in fact, it creates a slightly more watery environment through its association in the bowel with moisture. It will retain a bit of moisture, making the stool softer and easier to pass out. So sorbitol works quite well for that. Some people find that chewing gum with sorbitol in it also helps the bowel, but I'm not really a big fan of chewing gum chewing. I don't think it's a great idea for your stomach. The sorbitol is good, but the thing with pear juice contains 3 or even 4 times more sorbitol than apple does, so pear juice can even be more beneficial for constipation than apple juice can. So you might want to try eating a pear every day if you've got a bowel that's a bit difficult to move. Pear is actually quite a good fruit to eat, and some people with candida and bacteria get away with pear no problem eating it. Other people may find they get a lot of bloating or gas from it. So it's trial and error. But pear juice is especially good for constipation. Apple juice too. I prefer green apple juice, the Granny Smith apple. Now be careful also with stewed fruit, because if you stew fruit, you increase the pectin content, which is another type of starch, and that can actually bind the bowel a little bit, make it more difficult to pass motions. So pectin's quite high in apple. So be very careful thinking that stewed apple can be good for constipation, whereas the apple juice will be a lot better. And you're better off eating the fruit raw and whole in its natural state over stewing it. Right? Much better idea. People who stew fruit often put sugar in with the fruit too, which is not a great idea. So yeah, apple juice does help with constipation, but I think pear juice is even better. Prune tea is fantastic. If you get 3 or 4 prunes, put it in a cup, boiling water, give it a stir, leave it for about 5 minutes, and then drink that tea. 1 tea per day should be excellent for constipation. Sorry about that noise. I think there was some notification. So yeah, there you have it. Prune tea, apple juice, and pear juice. I'd say the pear juice would be the big guy, apple juice would be close second, and prune's in a category of its own. But give those 3 a try if you've got constipation, and let me know how you go. Thanks for tuning in.